everybody, welcome to our November, we are in November, live video here on Plum Mashable. I'm going to start off with saying please don't laugh at my face and how red it is, because I got sunburnt on the weekend. How bad is it that I got sunburnt in November? It's ridiculous. But anyway, so I want to say hi, first of all, to all the people who are already here. Hello! So I'm going to see if I can catch everybody's name. So Denise is here, Di's here, Mel's here, Wendy's here, Sarah's here. Please tell me if I miss anyone. Sammy's here. I said Di, I think I say. So I think that's everyone that's here. I'll say hi to people as they pop up. So if you're here and you haven't said hi, make sure you do so I can say hi back. Tonight isn't going to be it's not going to be too long. I say that every month. I'm aware I say that every month and we always end up at an hour. But I've been up since just past 5 o'clock this morning. So yes, I can, Denise. I can get burnt walking from my front door to the car. That's how sensitive my skin is. And I should have known better, but I didn't. Anyway. Hi, Diana. Diana's here. What time is it where you are, Diana? Hi, Caroline. Thank you. It's actually not a top dye, it's a whole dress, but I'm not going to stand up. I was saying to... Hi, Lucy. I was saying to Ryan before, I feel like my boobs are really big in this dress. I don't know why, so sorry about the boobage. Hi, Tian. So yeah, tonight I'm going to try not to go too long. But I also have a lot to tell you as opposed to a lot to show you. So if there is something you want to see, if you want me to do something, want me to show you something, just let me know, because I can definitely do that. I'm going to let you guys guide this a lot more than normal. Hi, Elise. Thank you, Di. It is lovely. It's one of my more favourite dresses. I tend to wear it, A, when it's hot, but B, when I kind of feel like being a little bit more special, which today I did. I just did. So, thanks, Mel. I definitely have it. I have too much of it. Things we're going to talk about. I'm going to do a little Advent update. A little bit. Now, I can't translate the Dutch. I'm pretty sure it's Dutch. Diana, please don't kill me if that's not right. I can't translate on the go, so I'll have to just sort of do the best I possibly can. I do know a little bit, so hopefully I can work it out. But anyway, I'm going to do an Advent update. I'm going to do a house update. I'm going to do a channel update because there are going to be some things changing, or just things you guys need to be aware of, I guess. I have some stuff that I need to ask you. I want your opinion on some things. So this is where I love doing that. I do have something to show you because I have got a new toy from Mumsy and Bub, which I will show you in a second, because I'm still trying to work out what I'm going to do with that. Okay, things to start with. I think it was last month, a bunch of you guys suggested doing a TN 101 kind of video. So like, what is a TN, how do you set it up, those sort of bits and pieces. I am working on that. I've got a bunch of bits and pieces all sorted. It's just going to be a December video because it's just kind of pushed out to that. 10 a.m. in the morning. Thank you, Denise. Hi, Kels. Oh, it's not too bad, Diana. I thought it would be like 2 o'clock in the morning, so 10 a.m.'s okay. So that video is coming. It's going to be in next month. So I've got it planned out. I'm just waiting for one more thing to arrive before I can film that. But it is on its way. So for those people who were asking, if you have any more questions about TNs as a general kind of thing, please let me know. I'd really love to answer as much as I possibly can in those videos. It's not necessarily where do I buy TNs from, but it can be where do I get my TNs from. But then how do you set them up? What can you use them for? What are string kits? Where do you go for inserts? What are jump bands? Different kinds of TNs. There's a lot of different things that I plan on doing in that video. So if you have questions about TNs, let me know and I'll write them down. Okay, house advent calendar. House advent calendar. You guys let me know. I'm going to ask some questions in the meantime. So, I'm thinking of doing a series in January, and that's going to be difficult because January is obviously pretty busy, which I'll tell you about in a minute. January, I thought I'd do like a favorite things kind of videos. Like I know I do my monthly favorites, but I thought like doing a yearly overview of sort of what my favorites were. You guys know that I've kind of changed my planning style a little bit. Not necessarily the style, but more what I do. I think I craft a lot more than I used to. So I will admit most of the favorites will probably be taken up with that. But don't worry, there's no spoilers, Wendy, I promise. But I still think like a yearly wrap up of all the things I've loved would be kind of cool. So if you guys think that would be cool too, please let me know, because I'd really like to be guided by you a little bit as if you enjoy that, or if it's just going to be rehashing something you've already seen. Okay, Advent, because everyone said Advent. Sorry, water. I'm going to need this a lot. It's really hot in Melbourne today, and I'm really thirsty. Apologies. I haven't got the cool little super things to put up on the screen like Sammy does when I take a glass of water. Advent update. So the Advents are all gone, as in they're all out. They're all out in the world. I know they have been arriving. Wendy's got hers. I'm still blown away by how well they did. I'm aware that we haven't yet actually put them out in the world though. So I'm waiting with bated breath to see what you guys think. Hi Ash, and Advent calendar, so Mum can't stop it. Yeah, no, I'm very... Wait until tomorrow. I'm confused. Oh, and how hot it's going to be, Denise. I get it. Sorry, I'm just reading about Puppy Dog's Eyes at the musical Charlie. What was I saying? Advent calendars. No. Was I talking about Advent calendars? Yes, I was. Thank you, Ryan. They're definitely out in the world. I'm really thankful for how well they've done, and I cannot wait to see how you guys I'm hoping you like them. I think you'll like them. I am still really nervous about that though, so yeah, I'm excited to see what you think. I'm also excited I'm going to be doing daily videos here on YouTube, daily live videos here on YouTube. It's going to be about 7 o'clock in the morning every day. Obviously, that's a good idea, Mel. Obviously, there will be a little bit of movement with those times. Saturdays and Sundays probably aren't going to be at 7 a.m. if I'm being honest. But weekdays certainly will be, and if they need to go a little bit earlier for work, I'm sure I can sort that out. But most of the time, 7 o'clock I think is a good spot. I know that's really early for Queenslanders and even earlier for people in WA. Unfortunately, because obviously I'm at work, I can't do them any other time, and I really want to do them live for you guys. And I could do them later. I could definitely do them later and do them when I got home from work. And that way you guys get the time to really sort of open it yourself and get that excitement, and it's not me unboxing it for you, it's you unboxing it. But at the same time, I feel like that gives everybody a really long period of time to be able to spoil it. And if you are waiting for the afternoon, that there's more of a chance that someone's going to accidentally let you know what's in there. So I'm thinking mornings at 7 a.m. Please give me your feedback on that. Let me know what you think. But they will be live here. 10 sleeps. That's so excited. Tian, that's a really good idea. The idea originally was to have everything in the canvas bag. So everything was going to be in the Huggles or the little cute bag. We didn't think they fit comfortably, and we didn't want to sort of damage anything by trying to stuff it in there. So that's why we went with the box, which I think ended up working really well. The box was obviously a last edition though, so we didn't have time to kind of put stickers and stuff on it, which I did want to do. But things I know for next year. I'm learning for next year. And if you guys do love them, then obviously that's something we can look at doing for next year as another advent calendar. 10 days till we start. How exciting. So the lives will be every day on YouTube. We're going to do them on YouTube as opposed to Instagram, which I know we did last year. That obviously is a little bit different, but it allows people to be able to go back and look. But I also have, Ryan and I have been discussing it, and I think we will do a final unboxing, where we review everything. Hey Jet, sorry, I'm walking. Where we'll unbox everything. I do have another advent calendar. I got the Tickled Pink one, which I'm really excited to unbox for you as well. That's going to go up Christmas Day. So what I might do is do the Plum Mashable calendar as like a bonus video on Boxing Day. That way anyone that didn't get it, if you've missed all the videos and you don't want to sit through the actual full unboxing, I can kind of do it all in one video. It might be a little bit shorter. But yeah, it'll be a bonus video. I don't want it to take up another video because obviously you guys would have seen it. So I don't expect you to sit there and watch it again. But that's sort of what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think, if you like that or not. Hey Trish. Oh, now I was meant to say hi to Caroline. Popped up too. Hi Caroline. Hi the musical Charlie. I did see you all pop in. I just forgot to say hi. Water is good. Water is good. Okay. Updates. I guess the next big thing really is the house. So we'll do a house update and then how that's going to affect Plum Mashable. The house, I have a wry smile on my face because I'm still, I don't think we'll be ready. I think we're going to miss Christmas by like this much. But there is a possibility, and some things have happened this week that make me more positive than I was on Monday, which is really exciting. Pardon me. So, I don't remember when the last time I gave you an update is. So, the house is probably at what, 80%? You reckon? Ryan doesn't know. So the I don't even know how to explain the house. So, it's at lock-up. It's gone past lock-up. It's well past lock-up. We've got the floor tiles are all down. I really hope it does, Sammy. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It has gone very fast this week. So the floor tiles are down. The electrics are not quite finished, but they're about 80% there. They've just got to finish a couple of rooms. The garage door's on. The rendering was finished today. Basically, they did the pre-rendering like 3 weeks ago, and we've been waiting for them to do the rendering. The rendering's now done. The wardrobes have been installed. The doors are on the wardrobes. The doors are on all the house. The doors are installed. The door handles are all on. The kitchen's in. The stone, which is what we thought was going to hold us up, the stone has been installed. And the kitchen tiles, like the wall tiles, have gone on just today, and I'm so excited. They're Subway tiles, and they look so awesome. So all they need to do, and I don't know everything, but I think all they need to do the driveway. They need to finish painting the outside. I'm waiting for Ryan's confirmation here because I don't want to look behind me. They need to put the carpet in. They need to finish the electrics. They need to finish the plumbing. They need to finish putting the sinks in. They've got to put the mirrors up. They've got to put the carpet on. Shower screens. And I think that might...
You got caulking.
Oh, caulking and touch-ups. But we're honestly not far away. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Christmas obviously is fantastic, but it's going to get in the way a little bit. And so unfortunately, if we push too close to that sort of, well, I guess like 13th or 14th of December deadline, it's probably going to be too close. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed. I know everybody's got their fingers crossed for me too. So thank you very much. I'm just, hoping. 2 kids. Caroline wants to know if we want her 2 children. Ryan shaking his head. Sorry, Caroline. Tell them to go outside. They won't be feral for long out there. It's hot.
Go play with the cars on the highway.
Or what my dad... I don't know whether I don't think Ryan had ever heard this saying before. Has anyone else ever heard the saying, go and play, like go and chase a parked car? My dad used to say that to me. And I said that to Ryan the other day. And he just sort of went, what? I don't know. Maybe just something my dad said. So we are looking positive, but not sure. So the downside to that is it means I can't plan. As in, I can't plan for what's going on. So I can't give 100% guarantees on anything. What I do know is Ryan and I are going to do our absolute best to make sure that it doesn't affect our output schedule. So the 4 unique videos will still go up as per normal, as much as we possibly can. I have basically all of December planned out, which is crazy. We've just got to actually have the time to film it, which this time of the year, obviously, with days being taken up with like Christmas parties, and I'm working funny hours at the moment because we're doing interviews. It's all a bit difficult, but we are doing our best to try and stay ahead. And by staying ahead, we can then make sure we have got a bit of contingency. At the moment, the December live, which is going to be on the 18th of December, Wednesday the 18th of December at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, is going to go ahead as planned. But it just might not be from my office like this. It might be from my lounge room because we've packed up my office, or it could be from the new house. We could do it just an empty shell. If we've got the key, we'll do it. There we go. If we've got the key, we'll do a live video from the house. Don't hold your breath. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It is also my birthday on the 19th, so it'll be a really good way to spend like a pre-birthday day with you guys, which I'm very excited about. So this is the live. It's not going to affect the live. The videos, as much as it can, it's not going to affect. It may have more of an effect when we get into the house, because once we get in, we're probably not going to have my office set up straight away. So we could be filming from the lounge room or everything else. So we'll work all of that out as best we can, but just please bear with us. I'm going to try and keep making as best content as we can while we're moving. But yeah, there will just be that little tiny asterisk that please still love us when we're going through the moving. Yay. Yay. I'm so excited. We went around there tonight and I just want to go inside and I can't. I can't go inside, and it bugs me. I just want to go inside. But yeah, it's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting prospect. Every time I think we're not going to get in by Christmas, something happens, and I think we might. So we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. I did need to tell you a couple of other things. So obviously when we're packing up, there's going to be lots of stuff that might not make the move with us, or will make the move and then not get unpacked, because I have a lot of stuff and I need to get rid of some of it. So I'm planning to get rid of a bunch via destashes, probably on Facebook. I think I'll do it that way. I don't really see the point of doing it like just on my page, because then as many people don't see it. But I will give you guys a heads up where and when I'm going to start selling stuff off, because I know a couple of you guys have had eyes out on some of my things for a while, so that would be fun. I will give you a heads up when it's coming. Oh, Mel, that's so cute. Stalking me? You're not stalking me, Mel. You just talk to me all the time. There's a difference. Oh, I'm excited for my birthday this year, because I already know what I'm getting for my birthday. Ryan's organised it, and you'll see that in a video in January or February, somewhere in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you something, because I can't just sit here and talk to you the whole time. I've got to show you something. So, just have an open house. Yeah, you guys can all just come visit. Ryan, is that alright with you? We'll have a live. Just come hang out with me at my house. So I'm going to show you some newbies that I have got from Mumsy and Bub. I have plans to, and again, these are all plans. Pardon me. Yeah, no, I love the scrunchie too. It was too pretty, Caroline. I just had to have it. I was, so that you're part of keeping ahead is making sure that we film my weeklies quick enough for Ryan to be able to edit them and put them up. So we had to film next week's, which is That's So 90s. So I had it on my wrist and I just didn't want to take it off because I thought it was awesome. So these are, well, this one's not new. This one I got at the Planner Markets. This one is new. And I'm trying to work out a way to set these up so that I can use them and actually show you guys properly. But I haven't had a chance yet, but I still wanted to show you these. So this one here, and I've got my mouse because I need to actually make sure I tell you guys exactly what this is. So this one is my week's cover from Mumsy and Bub. I'm just looking, there we go. Yep, week's covers from Mumsy and Bub. You guys have definitely seen this before because I have done some hobo decorations in here. I love that one. I don't think you guys ever actually saw that. I did that at the at Picture to Page when we were sitting there. I just kind of did one using one of Denise's awesome kits. Like, oh my god, how cute is that snail? Just, oh, so cool. Indy keeps stealing them. Lock the door. Oh well, I was going to say, Sammy, you shouldn't lock the door, but Michael should lock the door. Michael should lock the door. So these ones are the week's covers. This one then is I think this one is the A6. No, it's not. You know what it is. It's the A6 wallet insert. I got this at the Planner Markets. I love the color, and I have plans to put, like, to move my wallet into this. So, can you go and grab my wallet off the cupboard, please? I'm going to show you what wallet I'm using at the moment, and it's not that I don't like it, but it is a bit big, and I don't think I need to have a wallet that big anymore because I don't really carry it around. Thank you, Ryan. So I'm sort of chucking. Now, wouldn't that be cool, Caroline, if as part of that should be like the Ultimate Hearts program, Sammy. When you get to, thank you, when you get to above whatever the top hearts one is, it's like you get exclusive access to the stock room. So this is my current wallet. As you can see, it is a little bit old. The dots and everything are starting to come off. I do have more in here than I really need, but I don't need to carry quite this much, I don't think. So I'm thinking of maybe moving into here. I just haven't had a chance to actually have a play with it and see if I can. Was that you? Did you make that noise? What was it? Oh, my ruler fell down. But this is the new one. This one is I think it's the Wallet Weeks insert. Yes, Weeks wallet insert. Now, it doesn't fit my hobo. I don't think it does. Let's just have a look. It's a little bit small for the one I've got, but mine is it's not an actual hobo, it's a phobo. So it's probably not designed to fit that. But I like that this one has a button. So I'm just going to give you a really quick kind of walk through all of this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little card inserts there. And then just to make sure that they fit while I've got mine out and everything. Yep, fits in there absolutely perfectly. No problem at all. You've got a little square picture window down here as well, which is really cool. And then you've got your sort of 2 bits. Now, there's no strings in here, so you can't keep like a notebook or anything in there, which is not unfortunate. I think it's good because it's obviously made for the weeks, but I don't know how I'd use it without a weeks. I'd have to actually get one, which is a possibility. We've got a little zipper here for you to keep all your coins in, obviously. And then the thing I like about this one that the blue one doesn't have is that it buttons up. So it's actually keeping stuff in there. Not that too much would fall out, but just in case you did have something here and you sort of flopped it open by mistake, it's less likely. The phone, the original Rusto's on. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to have a talk to Katja and find out what's supposed to sit in there. It's not too small by a long way. It's just a little bit too small. Can you see? Anyway, I'm thinking of ways to be able to use these a little bit more. I do love everything I get from Mumsy and Bub. They are gorgeous. The quality is fantastic. But yeah, I need to find a way to use those a little bit more often. Okay. Things. Email updates say Friday. Woo, Tammy. I told you everyone would love this box, Sammy. I told you. She didn't believe me when I said everyone would love the 90s, but everybody loves the 90s. So, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a look through. Thought the wallet went inside the weeks. Maybe that's true. An insert for the cover. Is the wallet insert not supposed to sit inside the hobo cover? Oh! Oh, okay. So, do you mean... So, hold on. I'm just going to put this back in so that But then that's... Do you mean sort of like this? That makes more... Is that what we mean? So that it sort of sits in there like that. And then can string in and then be a wallet inside the weeks. Right, that makes more sense. It's an insert, not a cover. Look at you guys.
And then can come out as well.
Yeah, exactly. God, you guys are smart. What would I do without you? And then you put your hobo on a string as well. So the hobo sits in like that. The only thing I have an issue, and I guess, hold on. We'll do it this way so that way this isn't an issue. Because obviously the knot is there. The knot makes the weeks really hard to shut. So if I did this instead, and then did this, And then did this. Ah! Look at that, you smarty pantsers. You guys are awesome. This is why I love you so much. That's actually really cool. I love that idea. I really do love that idea. Ooh. Smarties. Righto. Ideas. I will think of something. I maintain this. I really, really, really enjoy hobo on the back flap. Yeah. Oh. Do you mean like this, Denise? Hold on. So it sits in like that. Is that what you mean? I'm assuming that's what we mean. Like I really like the hobos. I think they're really functional. I like the way they decorate. But at the same time, they're just a little bit too small for me. Which, that's my issue, nobody else's issue. But it's just, I'm going to experiment with a lot of different ways of planning next year. I've got my whistle and birch, and I'm already planning January. This is how organised I'm trying to be. Moving, like getting ready for the move and everything. I have plans to use the whistle and birch, take it out of the strings. Okay. To do different decorations so that you guys can see them be used in different ways. I know Desley has got her hands on a happy planner, so I'm thinking of having a look at that. I'm not planning on getting a happy planner, but I'm interested to see what they look like and how they work. So that's sort of a on the radar thing. I have been meaning to do more hobo decos. It's not like I have been not doing them. I've just had so much else to do. So yeah, that's it's on the list. It just sort of gets pushed back. It's like memory decks cards. It gets pushed back because I just don't have something else will come in front of it, which I think is more timely. And so the stuff that doesn't have a time frame on it kind of tends to get knocked out. So as an example, I got to grab it. So hold on. Come here. Come here. I also have plans for this baby in the new year, which hang with me. It's on its way. I'm gonna put these back in my little thing. Where did it go? There they are. Comes out of not that one. Not that one. No, that one. Comes out of that one. I have I have plans to do something else with this. Stay tuned. But I made this one a couple of weeks ago, and I have these fantastic plans to do one of these for you guys so that you can see how I put it together and everything. And I just haven't had an opportunity to actually, pardon me, film it. So it's coming. At the moment it's scheduled for like the middle of just January sometime. But plans that one's not time sensitive. So, but there. What do you guys think of a Christmas memory decks card? Yes, no, maybe, don't know. I'm going to show you something else in a second as well. I am going to be doing in December all Christmas, same way we did last year. So every week decoration in December will be Christmas. So I already know exactly which ones I'm using where. They're all ready to go. So yeah, it's on the plans. It's on the all ready to go. And there's one collection. Thank you. That answers my question. Thank you guys. There's one collection that I haven't been able to fit in for a weekly decoration. So I'm thinking I might use it for, might use it in a memory decks instead. So, now did I show you guys this? Let me know if I showed you this one already, because if I did, I'll show you December instead, because I have got December set up as well. I maintain this is the best possible way for me to keep, I can't leave that open because you'll see what's coming up, to keep track of what I'm doing for YouTube. It's just so simple. I love using these Planners Anonymous ones, but it also gives me a reason to use the kits, which not that I even need a reason to use them, but they're like everything else. They come into your collection and they sort of sit somewhere, and then 6 months later you remember that you've got them. I never forget they're there, but I might forget to go back and use some of them. So this gives me another reason to use them. I pick out a theme every month, and it works. So for next month, I'll give you a really quick look through this one first, because I can't remember honestly if I did show you. So I'm just going to not show you that monthly page. I don't use that one for this one, but that's okay. So this one I just cut all the washi down. Thank you, Ryan. I can't actually see. I've got the thing over here and it's behind my caddy. So I cut all the beautiful washi and I used the strips to kind of cover up the days, which worked really nicely. This one was a bit more simple. Some of them are. I like to kind of leave them simple sometimes. But I cut all the roses out. I didn't cut them fussy. I just cut them normally. But they ended up looking really nice the way they sort of sit along the bottom there. And then with that gorgeous dancer over the side, that worked really nicely. Got the little silhouette down here and then that gorgeous peacock washi.
A little bit down.
Oh. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, Tammy. I'll come back to that question in a sec. This one I actually think was my favourite, even though it was probably the most simple. And it's just the stamp. It's the little bobby pin stamp. I did it in grey, so it looks really simple. And I just masked off where I didn't want it to go. I honestly think this would make the most beautiful piece of paper. There's obviously a piece of paper that looks like this in the kit already. But if you wanted to make your own piece with different colours and everything, I think this would look really pretty. This one I went more with the peacock and the dancing. All ready to go. And then obviously there was an extra week. So I think this was for October originally. And of course there was an extra week in October. So I just stuck those two pages together. And then you've got all your note pages here at the back. Things to do. And I just don't use the pages that I don't need to use. That's simplistic but true. I just love these inserts. I just adore them. They're the best. Now, where did it go? Oh, please hold. Oh, I put it down on the floor. Oh, silly. Now, Tammy, do I make my own Christmas cards? Yes, I do. But I tend not to make them in bulk. Like, I don't make a lot. I like to make them for fun more than for anything else. I have made one Christmas card. I have. Ooh. This is my box of tricks. I may have hidden it from myself so that I didn't show people because I don't want to show people. I realise you probably can't hear me. Stupid thing. I hid it from myself so that I wouldn't send it by accident. No, can't find it. Not going to. I have done taken a picture of it and it's going up on Insta in the next couple of weeks. So that's I have made some and I will make some more. I do have a plan in December to do like a last minute Christmas cards kind of video that you could do really quickly, like the week before if you had forgotten. I had my little tags that I did, which you could employ the same kind of things. I don't know. I find that people don't appreciate the cards enough for me to spend all the time doing it when that's something that I could be doing things for you guys instead. So there's the balance. But I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm making cards more, I think maybe next year I'll do something different with that. And whether I do like a 12 Days of Christmas and do 12 cards. I know I've been watching, I think it's Christy Gets Crafty. I've been watching her Christmas series and going back and watching the last 2 years' Christmas series. I have so many Christmas stamps. I have so many Christmas bits and pieces. It's a cool thing to be able to go back and look at those Christmassy things. So yeah, maybe next year, but I think I've missed the boat here, possibly. So I'll give you a quick look through December and then I'll put a little note. Putting a little note. Aww. Thank you, Sammy. Sammy might get a couple too many of my cards and she gets a few pictures of my cards whenever I make them. Actually, so does Denise and so does Trish. They get lots of photos of my cards because I know they will appreciate them. Nothing better than handmade card. Crafty ladies appreciate it. it's actually weird. People at work that I didn't think would appreciate a handmade card actually really do appreciate a handmade card. So maybe I'm underestimating people. I don't know. So I've set up December in Funfair because I didn't want to do a Christmas insert for December because as a selfish December baby, I get really sad that my birthday gets lost to Christmas. So I decided to do my favourite kit, and I sort of thought about it, and I thought Seaside was one of my favourites, but I didn't really want to do Seaside, and I've done Whale Song, so I thought I would do Funfair because I liked pulling it out. So we've got just the fireworks. I just like to leave the title page. God, the artwork in this kit's so good. Shush. So I'm going to skip the next page because obviously that's got all of my plans in it. I just set up my start of the month, end of the month bits and pieces there for keeping track of where I'm at with all those bits and pieces. I'm pretty sure I haven't written anything in here. No, I haven't. So they're just all set up, and then I just put, that's actually some of the paper. It's actually the slippery dip paper, I think. And then I've got the big whirly bird, the carousel, and then the ticket down there. And I've also got that quote that's look at life through the eyes of a child at a carnival. This one's actually probably my favourite. I so love that little cat, stuffed cat. She's just gorgeous. And then you've got the girl over this side holding onto a unicorn. Got the blue one, step up and enjoy the ride, with all the food bits and pieces at the top. And that was actually a die cut, and I just cut her legs off because I didn't want her to sit up quite so high. I didn't print this one perfectly, but it still works really well. Just got the ticket stickers all over the top. I heard that, I think you've told me that before, Sammy, and it's such a good, like, this kit is one of my favourites for a reason. It just, I just love it. It's so good. So all the cute little balloons, it reminds me a little bit of Lawn Fawn too, this one, and maybe that's why I love it more now than maybe I did when I first got it. And then at the back here, because obviously there's only 3 days at the back end, we've got the Sweet Like Cotton Candy, the girls taking their Polaroids, and I've just got myself a little notes thing for sort of like notes to transfer till the end of the week, to next month. And then I'm going to set up January, I think, in Barista Brunch. I think I'm going to set that up for the next one. And then I've got, Forest Falls ready to go. Whoops, I may not have really enjoyed setting up some of these ones. Question there for, hold on, so just a nice homemade Christmas card. There is nothing better than a nice homemade Christmas card, Diana. It is, for the people that I know will appreciate them, I really do enjoy putting in the extra effort. It's the people that I know won't. My auntie is a card maker, and she's who I like to say kind of inspired me to be crafty in the first place. Yes, Sammy, please stop teasing me with another TN. That's just mean. My auntie Jenny, who sometimes pops up in these lives. I don't think she's here tonight, but she sometimes does pop up. She kind of inspires me to be crafty, and I'm always trying to make things that I know will impress her. Which, when I say isn't difficult, she's impressed by me just sticking things on a piece of paper. She's just that kind of auntie that just loves seeing anything that I create. So I have a plan to make her a flippin' awesome, which I will show you guys. So when I make that one, you guys will see that. So it'll be a Christmas flippin' awesome. There will be a lot of Christmas stuff in December. Don't worry about that. Caroline, where are the Days of the Weeks stickers from? These ones are from Oscar and Lou. Probably my favourite plain sticker, like plain weekly sticker that I get. I love the font on this one. It's called the Fun Font, I think. It's also in her Ultimate Sticker Book. That's the one she put in there. I think there's only four weeks worth in there, but I just buy the sheets on their own, and I love them. They're so good. So good. Yeah, speaking of Barista Brunch, Sammy's bringing out another damn TN. Just take my money, woman. Please stop. No, I'm kidding. Don't stop. They're just... They're too good. But yeah, I'm kind of in love with... And people keep asking why I have all of the Planners Anonymous TNs. I'm pretty sure Ryan asks himself that every day. I love switching out the TNs. So I sort of use them for the 4 or 5 months that these fit. And then I flip to a different one because I can. Because I've got... And I know I'm bragging a little, but because I can. I have them all. I love collecting them. I'm a collector. I'm a completionist. As Denise likes to tell me, once I start collecting something, I kind of have to finish the collection. Which is why I didn't want to get started on Copics. But yeah, now there's 2 more TNs that I don't have yet from Planners Anonymous that I need to get my hands on. So there's obviously the beautiful Forest Falls, which I will get. And then you got Barista Brunch as well. So that's coming soon. There you go, Sammy. I've done my little plug. Done. I really want to see that Ultimate Sticker Book. It looks awesome when I see you use them. Yeah, it is so worth it, Tammy. It really is. Like, it's one of those ones that's just, it's a good thing to have. It's a great thing to take with you if you do go on a crafty day. So like when I do go to Denise's place, I tend to pick that up, like take that one with me, or I don't think I have yet, but I think I will from now on. It's one that I will take because I know it's got a little bit of everything and really, really helpful. It's got so many different colours, like colour combos in there, so much that it fits with everything, and I just love it. Mel, I made a card in 2 years and my mum passed away. I made a friend a birthday card. Oh, that's not nice. Did she mean, like, when I say did the daughter mean to rip it up, or was she just a 1-year-old that don't understand stuff? That's still sad. You never like to give cards and not think they've gone to a place where they do, like at Sammy's place, and sit on a mantelpiece. But at the same time, where did I read it? I read it somewhere. It was in I've been listening to Dawn Lewis's podcast. It's really good if you sort of want to have someone talk to you, like just have talk crafty things in your ear. I listen to them at work. I listen to podcasts at work all day. She mentioned that when you're making Christmas cards, keep in mind who you're making the card for, because if you put too much effort, you're never going to get the joy out of giving it to someone who's not going to appreciate it. And some people just don't appreciate handmade. They're just not wired that way, which is fine. So it's just, making sure you put the effort into cards for people that are going to enjoy them, so that you don't feel that horrible feeling that you do. That's really sad, Mel. But please don't stop making cards because of that, because there's 101 million other people that I'm pretty sure will enjoy your cards. Don't stop just because of one person, because that's just not fair. Whew, breathing. Okay. Do I have anything else to tell you? Ryan, do we have anything else to tell them? Not that we know of. Oh! Now, you'll see it in my favourites, which is coming up next week. But Denise came up with the best way to stop me buying Copics. It's fantastic. So I needed a way to store my Copics, because if you remember back to that video when I unboxed them or put them away, they were living in my Kmart, little shelfie thing that sits here. I know you guys can't see that, but I can point at it. And that was fine, but they just were really hard to get out. Denise found the most awesome Copic storage container, which, like I said, you'll see in my favourites. But it only holds 80 Copics. And guess how many Copics I have? So at least for now, I can pretend my collection is complete. And I can look over there and go, oh look, all the holes are filled. I don't have to buy more Copics to fill the holes. That's actually, Tammy, that's a really good idea. I don't know if we've left it too late, if we did a card swap. If you want to do a card swap, yes, I do need a second one, Sammy, but I don't have the dollars for this. So let's just not, I don't want Ryan to leave me yet. So please don't send him away. Tammy, if you want to do a card swap, actually, we'll do it this way. Anyone that wants to do a card swap, if you're interested in doing it, send me a message on Facebook, if you've got Facebook. Send me a message and I'll put out a post on my Facebook page. We'll organise it through there. I don't know if we've left it too late. That's the only thing. Does anyone mind if they got their Christmas card the week after Christmas? What do you reckon? I don't mind. Caroline, exactly. I didn't want to buy the bag because I knew the bag could be stuffed, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to have a way that I could overstuff it. So yeah, good idea, smart girl. Right. So if you do want to do the card swap, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll see what we can do. Mel's in. Woohoo! Righto. I'm going to start to wrap things up. So if you have any more questions, or if you want me to show you anything or anything like that, let me know now, because we'll start wrapping it up. What else can I tell you in the meantime?
Do you want to do more live?
Oh, thank you. So, the other question I had for you guys was, I found last month, and last month was a little different because of this month, was a little different because I obviously had the week off. So I did that live Memory Decks Monday, and that went really well. And I do find that my lives do reasonably well. Like there's 33 people here now. I think last month we got up to 50. The number doesn't bother me as much as long as you guys are enjoying them. But the lives I love doing them. They're not as much, they are a time investment, but they don't feel like more of a time investment because I'm just kind of chatting to you, but you guys obviously don't get them edited. But I was thinking of maybe doing another live every month. I don't know yet where I'd fit it or what I'd talk about or what we do, but I need you guys to let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I obviously still have to do it at night because that's the only time I'm available, which is sad, but true. Maybe I can just take like you know what? Depending on what day of the week I have off next year, perhaps we could look at doing it then. It also has a little bit to do with Ryan. Because obviously if he's at work, I can't use him. But yeah, I can be taught how to do it by myself, I suppose. And it was just an idea I had at work today when I was sort of doing a bit of a pre-live brain dump, trying to get everything out that I wanted to talk about. Maybe that's something we could do, and then I could find a way to do it during the day if that's more helpful. But yeah, a thought. Have a think about it. Let me know. We'll reassess it next month on my birthday live, as I'm going to call it. I know it's not my birthday, but I'm going to call it my birthday live because I can. All right, I'm going to wrap things up. It's good to know you love me watching me do crafty stuff. I really love doing that memory decks, and I love the fact that you guys egged me on to make more, which was just so much fun. It really, really was. So thank you guys so much for being there then and for being here now. Cynthia, I'm only just wrapping it up. Like, you've only just missed the main stuff. Don't worry, you can go back and look at it later. That's the best thing about doing them here on YouTube. You can go back and watch later. But thank you for making it, and thank you for all your extra effort. I really appreciate it. I did tell you you'd still be here at 8:45, didn't I? I did say it. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, no, if Denise can do lives all by herself, there's no reason I can't. I'm sure I can work it out. And with the new office setup, we've got plans to sort of move things so that they're in here more permanently. So I should be able to set things up a little bit easier on my own. So plans. All right, I'm going to wrap that up. Thank you guys so much again for being here. You guys know how much I love doing these. So thank you very much for making them so successful. Thank you for just hanging while I waffled tonight. I didn't really show you much. So we kind of just waffled together. So thank you very much for that. I will keep you updated on how the house is going so that you guys know if anything's going to change with the videos. I'll let you know as quickly as I possibly can. Fingers crossed. We'll know one way or the other by the time the next live comes around. We'll definitely know because there'll only be 2 days that we can possibly get the keys. So that's exactly right. I love you guys heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps. I'm sending you the most amount of huggles. I will see you live. Hold on. What am I talking about? I'm doing lives every day in December. What am I talking about the next time I see them live? I'm going to see you live in 10 days time when I do my first unboxing, first reveal of my advent calendar, and I'm so excited for that. If you guys think I'm excited about the house, wait until you see me be excited about the advent calendar because that's even better. So I will see you guys obviously in Friday's video, but I'll see you guys live again on the 1st of December for the first reveal of the advent calendar. I'll see you guys later. Bye.